the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Makes a nice move there. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Looking for a gap. It's Neal. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. The lead remains at 11 after the miss. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here's the handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Trying to come all the way back. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. And I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Bringing it out, it's Wilson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. 1st down and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle, but 1st down.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
The Jayhawks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Brought down after 40, that'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And there's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This will be the 9th play on the drive. They're going to run it. Tackle made after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
1st and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Second down and goal upcoming.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.